trap takes are obviously not the result you wanted.
No, obviously, no. I don't think that's the way we deserve to go out. I thought we were leading up to something really special, and I think the way that we were able to start restricting to 151 on a cracking wicket was, a little disappointing to finish the last probably 5 overs the way we did. Felt like we set the game up. We probably played 85% of the game really, really well. So, extremely disappointing to be out and to be done.
I know that's T20 cricket, but you were cruising along, and then it's just one run out, and all of a sudden the game has just flipped on its head.
Yeah, I guess with run rate, it sort of ebbed and flowed between 7s and 10s. So one of them things, T20 cricket, you only need a couple of overs. I think we lost 3 for 3 or 3 for 3 off 10 balls or 12 balls. And when you have that many dot balls in that little period, I felt like we went from over 6 to 13 really, really well. We set the game up beautifully. I think we need 37 off 31. So at that stage, you're 3 down, you probably win 9 times out of 10. But again, T20 cricket, finals cricket, it's disappointing that the pressure probably we couldn't cope with it, or we couldn't withstand that first couple, and disappointing.
What was Dizzy's message in the rooms after the game?
Obviously disappointment. Probably felt like we had the team and we've got the makeup to push late into the finals, and obviously just a missed opportunity, and hard to say learn from it because we've got 12 months before we come back together. So we just wished each other well for the next little period for everyone in their careers and what they're doing next, and just thanks everyone for their efforts. And we got an amazing group. The last 6 weeks that I've been here it's been fantastic. It's been so enjoyable. We've got the makeup to win titles or to push for them at least, and disappointed to bow out.
Did you think it was gettable at any point?
Gettable?
Like winnable?
Oh, all the way until the end. I think, we've probably, it's our own fault. I think 151 on that wicket was well under par. Thought the bowlers bowled exceptionally well, and until the 15th over we were cruising it. So I didn't foresee losing that game at all. It was a little bit, still a little bit disappointing that we're now out of the tournament.
So is that the squad, or is there anything missing that you need to go after?
No, that's the squad. 100%. I believe that. I think we're a well-rounded bowling unit. We've seen how well our bowlers are. I think our batting unit, with both Kez and I in the team, and with how well Wellesley was, he's had an unbelievable tournament. Shorty has been excellent in periods, and I think everyone in the squad played their role, and we spoke about that last night. There's a lot of guys in the squad that have got opportunities, and throughout their opportunities have performed and done well and stepped up when needed. So which in years gone by we've probably kept the same 11-12 through a whole tournament and haven't changed it much this year. We've had versatility, we've had blokes that be able to come in, and we've been able to make changes in either conditions or team, the teams that we want to line up against. So very nice to have that sort of make-up and have that the opportunity, I guess, to play different teams or different lineups, and I 100% believe that the group's the right group to go forward, and the energy that they bring, the experience with youth. We've got some bloody exciting cricketers in that team, so hopefully next year I think a lot of the guys still on contract, so we can keep the same thing going, and we have done for a long time. The strikers career, I guess, and over the big bashes we've kept the same squad, and we've been pretty consistent in that.
What made of the Carey run out? What was your take on it?
Run-outs don't help. I think he was cruising. I guess he was setting himself up to win the game, and I know that he's disappointed. We didn't really speak about it, but run-outs in T20 cricket, or in any cricket, aren't great to have, but it's just one of them things. He's trying to sneak one, and I thought he was timing his run perfectly with Wellesley there, and again, you look back at and say that wicket, but I think we definitely had the batters behind that to still get the job done. So he'll be disappointed not to take it over the line, but look, he set the game up beautifully for us to knock him down at the end there, and it wasn't to be.
Former Redbacks coach Darren Berry, I noticed as well, called for Cam White. Should have been playing, his experience in that sort of game as well. Just your thoughts on that comment?
Well, we win, it's a different story, but obviously Cam has got loads of experience. He's been unbelievable for the group, unbelievable for himself, playing a lot of shield cricket against Cam, and hadn't really been able to prick his brain over the years. It was unbelievable to have him on the sidelines. The timeouts this year were really good to work with him, working into games. I know he didn't play, but he played a lending hand in a lot of stuff we did this year. The cool calmness, he's one of the best tactical captains that I've ever played against, so to be able to tap his brain even when he wasn't playing, he was around the whole time. He was excellent to have. Bit
of an underwhelming ground again last night. I just wondered your thoughts on whether you thought the competition was still dragging on a bit too long.
There was probably a lot of factors in that. The rain. It wasn't the greatest day either. Look, I haven't read too much into it. I think, it's one of them things, isn't it? I don't know what can change. We've gone from having big crowds in the high 30s and into the 40s over the year to now having, I don't know how many there were last night, but it didn't feel like a final. But the crowd that were here were exceptional. But I think a few probably got taken away from the weather or whatnot. So, one of the things.
Pretty special day today. The AFL boys have talked a pretty big game. What do you think about them playing your sport?
Looking forward to it. I think there will be a big crowd today. I think. I've spoken to a few of them already about the pressures of obviously being singled out and everyone watching you only, and not to say it's a bit harder than run around with a few other blokes on the field that you only have moments. So at the top of the mark with 30,000 clapping you in or cheering you in or booing you in, there'll be a few nerves, I think, which I'm sure we'll play on. The career boys will play on. So it's going to be an amazing day. It's obviously great to give back and raise some money, and hopefully everyone enjoys the day.
And the bushfires, it's been huge across the country. Is it something close to your heart?
Oh, I think everyone is. I think everyone is. It's on everyone's agenda, I guess. Everyone sends their thoughts out to everyone that's been affected, and it's horrible to see. And I think it's been great that the way Australia's been able to get behind them, and we're in a very fortunate position to be able to give back and we do what we love to do. And there's a lot of people in the world, in Australia, that are less fortunate and going through a tough time. So it's nice to be able to give back and have a day like today or any little part. A lot of guys throughout the Big Bash have been able to do some really, really good stuff. So we'll continue to do that, and I think all Australia behind everyone that's been affected by it.
How much have you actually seen of the Port boys playing cricket, and how confident are you that you've got a squad that can win today?
Yeah, well, they come to training the other day, and nice to get a sider at Rash. A few of them played him right, so again, it's probably the unknown with a few of them. They talk themselves up, as they have done over the last probably week, or I've heard a lot of over the years. So I'm looking forward to seeing it. I wouldn't mind Rash on my team though. He's could go one way or the other with Rash today. So, but no, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great day.